John and Bibbs has a dilemma. A while back, I got some hominy on sale, and I've been racking my brains trying to figure out what I could do with this hominy that would make a nice meal. And I think I'm going to do a Southwest hominy and chicken. So what we're going to do is I got 2 pounds of chicken breast here, boneless, skinless chicken breast. I got 2 1-pound jars of chunky salsa paste. Highly recommend that brand. And then my number 10 can of hominy. We are not going to put the hominy in right now because I want to cook my chicken on low in the crock pot for probably about 6 hours is all I'm going to do. So let's get this in there and get it on. There's one. I'm not going to, if I see a big piece of fat, I'll pull it off. But other than that, I'm just going to throw those in there. These are pretty good brands. Breasts. Non-GMO and all that stuff, they say. Alright, so I got my 2 pounds of breast in there. Let's take my 2 jars of chunky salsa. And I like to just rinse these out a little bit with some water. Get all that goodness out of there. Why not, right? Alright, we're going to put that on low and cook it slow. Let's try 6 hours to see if I can shred that in 6 hours. I'll see you in 6 hours. Alright, so I checked that, and I've had that cooking for 4 hours on low. And the breast seems to be done, so I'm going to fish these out and shred them. Put them back in. Alright, that's pretty quick work of that. Let's shove that back in there. Get that all stirred up. And can I just tell you that that's delicious just like that. That chicken came out nice. Cooked in there. That tastes delicious. Alright, now I'm going to get this open and I'll be right back. Get my hominy open and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to take this hominy over to the sink. We're going to drain it and rinse it and drain it. I'll be right back. Alright, that's a mighty lot of hominy there. Let's put it in. It's a whole number 10 can. I'm wondering if I might have to go to the store and get me another jar of picante salsa. Yeah, I think I'm going to. It's got some good flavor to it, but it's not strong enough yet. It's not moist enough. So I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to get 2 more bottles and put that in here. I'll see you when I get back from the store. Okay, that was a quick run. While I was there, I bought 2 more bottles, 1-pound bottles of chunky salsa, medium. I went ahead and picked up 2 bags of diced onions, celery, and peppers, frozen. And I'm going to put those in there as well. We'll just put these in there. Give that a mix. Let's add our salsa. I'm going to do this 1 jar at a time just to make sure that I need both jars. Alright, that's 1 jar. Let's see what that looks like. And we'll go ahead and put the other one in. Alright, so while I'm stirring this, we used 4 1-pound jars of paste, chunky salsa. We used 2 10-ounce bags of frozen peppers and onions. This had celery in it as well. And then 1 number 10 can of hominy. Oh yeah, and of course 2 pounds of chicken. So I'm going to let that cook for another 2 hours because of those frozen peppers. And I'll see you in 2 hours. We'll probably tray it up then. I'll see you then. Okay, we let that cook for a further 2 hours after adding the hominy and the pepper, onion, and celery frozen vegetables. That was basically just to bring it back up to good temperature. And we ended up adding the 2 extra jars of the paste salsa. So, I've had a good taste of this and it is delicious. It fit in there, but if you have a smaller crock pot, you might not get it all in there. So I'm going to put 2.5 pounds per tray. We don't know how my hominy is going to rehydrate. We're going to hope for the best. I'm just kind of leveling that all out. Let me get something to put under that tray. Alright, put our dividers in there. I got these set up in 10 equal portions. Like that. We'll get the rest of this trayed up. And my guess is I'm going to have a lot of leftovers. I'll let you know. Okay, so we filled these 4 trays, medium, with 2.5 pounds each. And that's all I had left. That's my reward for tonight. I get to eat that for dinner. And we'll let this cool down more, and then I'll stick it in the freezer, get it all frozen solid, and next time you see it, it'll all be coming out of the freeze dryer. I'll see you then. Okay, there we go. There's my Southwestern Hominy. And I ran that my usual 40 plus hours. Everything's nice and hot, so we're going to package this up. So I got 40 squares. We're going to put 3 squares per pouch, meal pouch. So that's going to leave me 1 left over, and I'll just keep that out and I'll kind of use that to help me gauge on how much to rehydrate with. So we'll end up with 13 pouches. So, that being said, let's get her packaged up. 3 in each bag. I'll see you when I got them done. Okay, so we got 13 pouches there with three squares in each pouch. Now I'm going to drop in this hominy with that salsa on it. They're really nice, just dry. Very nice. Drop a 300 cc in each pouch. Alright, we'll get these zip shut and throw a heat seal on them. I'll see you when I get that done. Alright, here's the last one. There we go. Turn that off. We'll let this cool down now. I'll get these all put away and then we'll do a taste test. I'll see you for the taste test. Okay, let's get this taste test going. Now I did rehydrate that one square and it came out good. Spoiler alert, it was delicious. So let's do the whole pouch for you guys. Alright, so that's how I packaged it. I just kind of crumbled those squares up a little bit to get them in the pouch and put my 300 cc O2 absorber in there. And what I have here, we put 3 squares in there. And what we have here is 1 cup of hot water from my Keurig, so it's almost boiling. We are going to start out with 3/4 of a cup. That'd be 1/4 of a cup per square. That's 3/4 of a cup. We're going to zip that shut. Give that a little squish. Get some in the little folds of the, make sure the moisture gets down in there. We're going to let that sit for 2 minutes. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, that's been 2 minutes. Let's open it up and give that a stir. Oh yeah, that's looking good and smelling good. So that's the consistency it's at now. Let me just see if we want to add any more water to that. I'll take one of those pieces out. No, we are not going to add any more water to that, because that right there was almost perfect right there. That hominy was delicious, not crunchy, but we're just going to go ahead and wait 2 more minutes. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, there we go. That's been another 2 minutes. So a total of 4 minutes. We'll give that one more stir for good measures. And I like to tell you guys about the pouch that I use because I love the company. I get these pouches from topmylar.com. And this is what they call the single meal pouch. I like these pouches because they're shallow and wide, so they kind of make a bowl. So in an emergency situation, we can rehydrate that in the pouch. They're designed to hold boiling water, and then we can eat it right out of the pouch. No dishes, no fuss. Everything you need right there. I love them. Topmylar.com. So that's where I get these, and I highly recommend them. And if you go to topmylar.com, and as far as I know, the promotion's still going on, and you order $50 or more in products from their website and use the promotion code BIBS, B-I-B-S, you'll save $5. Now that's just a very generous offer they are offering to my viewers, and if that code's not working, you all let me know and I'll quit advertising it. But I'm pretty sure it's still working. So there you go. Go to topmylar.com, promotion code BIBS, save $5 on orders of $50 or more. So we are not going to eat it from the pouch. On my videos, we like to dish it out so you can see the consistency of it. So check that out. Does that look good or what? Alright. Let me get a close-up of that. Let's dig in and see how good it is. Hominy with salsa and chicken. And some diced red bell peppers. I think it had celery in that. And onions. And of course, hominy. That, my friends, came out beautifully. I'm going to go let my brother have a taste. I'll be right back. Alright. I got the seal of approval back there. And it came out just like the fresh. Oh yeah, that's good. Everything came back perfectly. Shredded chicken came back lovely. I was worried about the hominy coming back to life, but no need to worry. Your hominy is going to come back perfectly. It adds such a good flavor to this. It's like almost like a roasted corn flavor to that. If you wanted that a little bit soupier, you could add some more water to that, but you don't really need it. I'll add it just so you can see. That did come back beautifully though. So we put 1/4 of a cup per square, and you could almost put that whole cup of water to this if you wanted it more soupy and not lose any flavor. When I rehydrated my sample square, I did add it a little bit more watery. This is so good. I have I had two number 10 cans of hominy, and I was thinking, what can I make with that hominy? That would make a good meal. Well, we found one here. I'm tempted, because I tried a piece of that hominy dry before I packaged it after cooking it in the salsa. I'm tempted to do a hominy snack, just hominy, no chicken or anything to be eaten dry. Maybe cook that hominy in a watered down sweet chili sauce and freeze dry it with that sauce, submerged in the sauce, and then eat it dry. I'm thinking that might come out really good. What do you guys think? Should I do that? I'll hold off on doing anything with that hominy because I do have other ideas for it. But that sweet chili sauce, Panda Express, I bet you if I cooked that hominy up, rinsed it, drained it, put that in the crock pot, threw in a couple bottles of that Panda Express sweet chili sauce, watered it down just a little bit so it's not so thick and hopefully it won't explode. Cooked that for a couple hours in a slow cooker and freeze dried it, and then ate the hominy just as a dry snack. In my mind, that sounds really good because this hominy is it's got a roasted flavor to it. If you've never tried hominy, it's actually quite good, and it's good in soups and stews and things like that. When my brother tasted the original version of this before we freeze dried it, he thought it kind of had a shrimp kind of undertone to it, which was the hominy, and he's right. You could mistake that for shrimp almost, but I'd say more of a roasted corn. But I'm sure enjoying this one. There you go. John and Bid polished off another one of his freeze-dried recipes, Southwestern Hominy with chicken. I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope you tried this recipe. I thank you for watching. I thank you for subscribing. And I thank you for liking. And I look forward to seeing you next time.